Hey, I'm Billy from the Gooncast. This week we had a comedian pal, Chris Lamadieu. In this video, we talk about the future of the NBA. If you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for a lot more videos just like this.
Who is it?
That development plan actually working for them, great to see.
Yeah.
Because some of these guys are in the league for like 1 or 2 years and then they're out.
They need to expand. It's getting to the point where it's really starting to hurt. People aren't getting signed. I read some stat. I wish I could remember the amount of years of experience they use to filter, but something like over 150 guys with NBA experience don't play right now just because there's nowhere to play. They could use another few teams.
Well, so much young talent, too.
That was Adam Silver's talking point during the beginning of the season press conference. They were talking about expansion. And it's clearly the two places that they're thinking about are going to be Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle.
They're definitely going to Seattle first.
And then they're thinking about would be Vancouver or Las Vegas.
Vegas could go from 0 teams to 3 in just a few years.
Yeah, I think it might be oversaturation for the market.
Really?
Low key. I mean, the NHL teams start off with a bang. The WNBA team is probably doing it right for WNBA. I'm not totally sure. But, adding a third team in like 3-4 years?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd do well.
I think probably in Seattle because Seattle has a great fandom.
Seattle's a given.
Seattle. Go. Oh, my God. They got to go to Seattle.
They
love basketball over there.
And they love their teams, whether it be the Timbers, the Seahawks. They fill out those stadiums every week. So I was like, if the NBA has to go back there eventually.
Just won a WNBA championship.
They did?
Yeah, that too. Seattle
Sue Bird.
They got the best player in the league.
Vegas probably definitely be one of the favorites. I think it's Vegas or
Kansas City's this place that has an arena, and they really want to go in Canada. Vancouver's a place they'll definitely try to go to. Maybe even second.
Mexico City, they've started playing games down there.
That too.
Well, again, all those places had teams already. Vancouver had the Grizzlies before. They're just revisiting old markets, and I think they should. As long as there's that passion. As long as there's that passion for it, they should fill those voids.
I wonder when they're going to do it. Hopefully sooner than later.
I mean, with the pandemic, it definitely hurts.
Yeah, that could hurt. But that could be a way for them to get some money in because there's a big fee for the teams coming in.
Yeah, I'm sure some potential owner would still be willing to risk it.
Then you got to sell TV rights to that team. It's only going to bring more money for the NBA.
A lot of revenue. Yeah, they'll definitely get to it sooner than later, I bet. We'll see.
You see them doing little things, too, like the G League is the test land, and they just started changing their rules so you could start signing veterans just because they wanted to rotate these guys in, and guys are getting called from the G League to the NBA so quickly with the coronavirus, they can't fill the G League rosters quick enough. There's a demand, and I think maybe one of the G League teams, do you think they could transition it into a full team? Are there any opportunities in any cities there?
Most of the G League teams are owned by teams already.
They do have the Ignite team, which is mostly just the prospect guys.
I love I love what soccer does with its kids, and I hope the NBA transitions to that because I think you won't have as many stars, but people will be in the league longer than on their rookie contracts.
They got to go to the NCAA first.
I think not going to the NCAA, but having a contract from when I'm in high school to develop and stay with a certain team would be so crucial to some of these guys.
But the NCAA won't let it happen because you're cutting them out. They're going to want their share of the $1 billion market for the young talent.
But does it battle? You still get you get kids that might not go to the NBA or might not want to do that route. You'll still get those guys, and you'll still have certain Division I athletes. You'll have a tournament. Maybe it won't be filled with superstars, but it'll be filled with competitive college games.
Yeah, there's an argument to say it makes it better because the guys who go to college are going to want to stay there and form.
Yeah, they're going to stay there 4 years. It's going to even out the college playing field. Like the way soccer academies do it, where you're able to go there from when you're younger, develop skills, them hold you on a contract, them house you, they school you. I think it's so much beneficial to the sport.
I agree. I think you probably make money that way. They get weekly salaries and whatnot. They're not just living off of whatever the university provides.
That's kind of what the AAU is in a way, but in a very unofficial way, right? Because it's all these star kids on same teams nowadays, right?
Yeah, but I was at an AAU tournament right in the beginning of Corona, right before they closed everything down, and my brother's team was playing. So AAU is kind of tough. You can play multiple games in one day. These kids are playing for multiple teams, and the really good kids, like the prospect players or kids who are ranked and starred, they're usually associated with a Nike team or an Adidas team, and then they end up going to a Nike or Adidas college. So you're thinking some of the money is somehow getting passed around for them.
Well, at least they get something.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it probably would be more beneficial if the NBA ran it, though, like you said.
Yeah, where individual teams could go out, scout players. Say I have a kid in high school that I think is going to be great. I'm going to come to the Westchester Knicks. You go to high school classes, but at the end of the day, you're developing for the NBA.
Well, if the Lakers start signing like every good kid, though.
Think about soccer. In soccer, every team has an academy. And sometimes people slip through the cracks, and they go to a local academy, and they end up becoming a great player.
Isn't that what happened to Luka? He played locally.
But then he played for Real Madrid.
Yeah, that's where he started off when he was like 11 or something. He just started at a local club.
Yeah, and they have academies. They have
they do. They do the academies. Yeah.
The colleges, if they're smart, you're right, could use it and they could scout from it and they could just try to sign more long-term players. Maybe they like that. You're right, getting 4 years out of somebody.
Dude, if I'm going to give you a scholarship and I get you for 4 years, it's better than me giving you a scholarship for 1 year and possibly not doing that.
Not if you're Zion, though.
Not if you're Zion. They made so much money off of Zion.
Yeah.
They did. They probably still are somehow. He was money.
Exactly. Or you're a Kentucky team, because like the Kentucky teams get these kids for 1 year. They end up making it to the NCAA tournament or winning the SEC championship, and they get a boatload of money.
Who is it?